Hello YouTube and welcome back, Splits here, aka Split Sec Shooter, and today I'm bringing you guys a commentary around the Louisville Purge. And I was kind of inspired to do this video because of Azazel and listening to his commentary earlier this morning, so obviously I'm getting this done just a couple hours before this one goes up. It's over some Plaza gameplay. Went pretty fucking ham, we'll just say that, with the sniper, because I'd been drinking, so I was surprised my shot was on point as it is, but it's not about this. We're going to talk about the Louisville Purge, and he lives in the area, and he was also listening to the police scanner for a couple hours and had heard a few of the same things that I had heard, and then none of them were being confirmed. They were just calling it out clear, so obviously, you know, almost all of these were confirmed prank calls. I guess there was like a 20% increase of calls put in. I'm not exactly sure how he worded it now, but there was a little bit more crime supposedly being committed. There was a giraffe supposedly let loose, and none of these were confirmed. They went out to check the area, and then the police would be cleared out of there and say, hey, we're clear, nothing really fucking happened. But one of these, because I was actually listening to the police scanner as well, one of these really caught my attention, and even though none of these were confirmed and they're all found out to be hoaxes and prank calls and all that stuff, I want to touch on this for a second. Just let's pretend it wasn't a hoax. And the one that really stuck out to me that I had heard was a man who had walked out to the street with no shirt on and was raping a cat. Now let's think about that for a second. If you're not familiar with the Purge, I'm going to have his video linked down below. Azazel describes it as well, but basically it's a crappy movie from what I've heard. I haven't seen it, but 24 hours, you're free to commit crimes, do whatever the hell you please, and then it gets rid of, you know, the douchery in your area because you're killing the bad guys that commit crimes when you're not supposed to commit them, is the gist that I got. But let's think about this. If this was real, and this guy did this, he sat around and was like, gee, one of these days, I'm gonna get to rape a fucking cat. I can't wait to put my dick inside this cat. So who would realistically sit around, and I talked this with my buddy for a little while after, and I was in shock, because at the time I hadn't heard that it wasn't confirmed or cleared or anything, and I still thought it was, you know, plausible, I guess. But the guy sat around for, you know, 20-30 years. I don't know how old, you know, he was supposed to be, but he sat around waiting for his time to shine. He's like, gee, I have this 12-hour period where I can do whatever I please. I'm not going to get in trouble with the law. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can finally get out there and rape this cat and show people that I can rape cats like a motherfucker. Let that sink in for a second. Like, the guy sat around for years preparing to put his dick in a cat. Like, I know it didn't end up happening, or at least it supposedly didn't end up happening, but just think about it if it did. And this is even something that somebody had thought up to call into the police as a hoax, if it is or wasn't true. But the guy sat around for years plotting to put his dick in a cat. Now, I noticed a long pause. I was trying to give you guys a moment to let that sink the fuck in. Like, if you're going to give this 24-hour grace period of doing whatever the fuck you please and not getting in trouble, I think you could come up with, if you were going to go and break the law, you could come up with a few more useful things to do, whether it be rob a bank and get lots of money, or maybe you need to furnish your home and you're going to go steal a fucking couch or a TV, maybe some nice paintings or some new lighting. I don't know. I feel like there are so many other things you could put on your to-do list in your 24-hour span of do whatever the fuck you please time, and it wouldn't ever involve raping a cat. So, I don't know. I want you guys to hop down in the comments. What would you do if you were given the 24-hour grace period to do whatever you please? Hopefully it's not rape cats. What are your thoughts on people raping cats in the middle of the street? And I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to touch base on that because it's like etched into my mind now. It's permanently burned into the back of my eyeball, and it's always just there now, and I can picture this guy fucking this cat. And that's not a good thing. That's not something that I like to wake up to. So, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, game on. Don't rape cats.